to the show fueled by alcoholic tendencies and driven by a general hatred for all mankind. It's Pubchat.
and a little tinge of desperation.
Yeah. So we're live on the main channel, and we're live on the Shills Live as well. And if you're watching on the main channel, you'll be live there for 10 minutes, and then you got to be over on to the Shills Live. So we'll get the link. Is the link in the description?
Yes, it is. It is indeed.
So just click it and join now, but there's a redirect at the end of this 10-minute broadcast to make sure you're over here. How's it going, everybody?
There are only 4 people, concurrent viewers over there at the minute. So the scheme is working, it seems.
They're all lining up with our little scheme of marching up and down the tubes.
I couldn't quite figure out how to get Mikado Media's stream key into OBS, but never mind. I couldn't quite get onto his channel. We are streaming on Slavies and Independent in Time, and we're everywhere at the minute. So we're taking over YouTube.
Every computer that PJCNet was able to hack, we're streaming on their channel. So.
It still only got 10 viewers.
Yeah, we got less on theirs. So. Yeah, just picture me with way less hair and more beard, and you got Phil Ittner, Nick.
Oh, I see. I was trying to think who that was. Yeah.
Actually, you're more of a Phil Ittner. You just need a Santa beard. You already got the whole dome thing going on.
Well, yeah. Not in reality. I have a lovely head of hair. Yeah.
Oh God, you wish.
I do. I had to get it cut. I had to cut it the other day using my those manual clipper things. Made a right botched job of it as usual. So
he uses
bits, long bits.
He cuts his hair with that cream that chicks use on their legs, right? He just rubs it on there.
No, I just get them to rub their legs on. That's even better.
Yeah. Because you're small enough, you just act like a stool for your wife for an hour, all polished up. Yeah. Oh man, I wish they would call me and say my glasses are in. I just saw the comment in the live chat there, but like I was complaining just before the show to Dunk. I wish they would call because it's crazy. Oh yeah. I can't wait to be able to see properly. Oh, I can't wait. But
it's like hanging out with a mole.
yeah, kind of, Yeah. I mean, I can touch the screen just if I reach. And I'm 6'1". I got some pretty dangly arms, right? So they're decent away because if they're not that far away, the damn camera's too close, right? But they're big, huge 27-inch screens, and I got another one underneath them to, so there's a 3 thing going on. I can barely read them, man, without like leaning forward and looking all grim. I can't wait. So what's happening? I know shit's about to fly off the handle as it pertains to people having meetings about the invasion of Ukraine and somehow not inviting them to the table. We're not going to go into that right now, but we have a 42 show tomorrow, so we should be able to bring something to that because wow.
Oh, do we have to? Oh.
I might do depending on what Mr. Z says, I might do a little clip reaction intro to his, but I'm really only willing to do it if it's from him. If it's other people, we'll just wait.
It's so frustrating, seeing everybody. I've seen so many videos I've started watching about what's going on and the fight back. There was like, what was his name? Legal. He had like some 30-minute rant.
Is he suing somebody again about it?
Well, he seems
to be his answer. We're suing. Jump on board. Get in the Discord.
Well, he was talking about that mayor. I can't remember his name. Adams. He's been up to no good, and he's in with Trump and all this kind of stuff. And it was a big long video about how the legal system is fighting against it and all this. And I just I don't want to hear anymore.
I know.
And what I want to see is fighting back. That's what I want to see now, because everybody's like whinging and whining about, how we should fight back, and there's a case here and there's a case there, and I just want bloody pitchforks outside the White House.
I know there has been quite a decent amount of protest going on, and people are and whatnot, but it's not getting the press coverage it should, because right now with this whole thing with the AP News, they're barred for good now, right? I think news coverage is getting a little bit scared of the White House.
Well, you say that, but I think press coverage tend to downplay any demonstration. It doesn't matter what it's for. They tend not to bring it on the news. You see it over here in the UK, and people are saying, "Oh, why aren't they?" Especially if they go to a demonstration, "Why isn't it on the news?" And if you look at it, they don't actually put anybody's demonstrations up.
But okay, there was a time, because I would counter with the Vietnam War. Those protests made the news. But yeah, maybe you're right, because unless it's the day and age of social media, because I don't watch terrestrial television, so I don't see that. But I do go to some of the terrestrial television sites for news. And so I guess it depends on, like, if you're very much a TikToker and you might not get enough coverage there. I guess there's a good chance for that. That sucks too, because right now it's needed so bad. Americans have to, like, I saw a thing recently. It was from Dearborn, Michigan. Dearborn was known as a car place, but it turns out that there's quite a Palestinian contingent of people that live there. Now, they very much voted against the Democrats, period, and just voted Republican because they were showing their displeasure at Biden's response to Israel, Palestine, Hamas, and whatnot. Now, first off, I got to say, that's a dumb way to vote. You do not vote to punish the last 4 years. You vote for what's coming in the next 4 years. That's not how the process even works.
No.
Right? But number two, Trump did a great job of campaigning in that area and won them over, and is already selling them down the river, and they're not happy about it at all. Right? But, don't vote in vengeful means. That is never going to achieve anything, right? They voted against Kamala Harris because of Joe Biden's administration, but she's her own person. That was not a smart. I don't mean to say that those people living in Dearborn, Michigan aren't smart people, but that's not how you should have used your vote. You should have listened to the candidates, not just gone screw them.
Yeah, but like I said before, I don't think a lot of the people who voted weren't even listening. They weren't taking any notice to what was going on. Just like vote for the same color that they've always voted for.
Yeah. Well, I do believe that some people voted Trump expecting real results, because he kept saying, "I'll get the groceries down. I could end the war on day one."
Yeah, everything was on day one. I'm going to bring your grocery prices down. On day one, I'm going to end the Ukraine war. On day one, I'm going to be a dictator for the day. Ignore that bit for a bit.
Yeah, well, funny thing is just a couple of days ago on his True Social, he was tweeting, whatever it's called over there, shitting. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he was putting out how inflation's going up, and that's the fault of the Biden administration. He had it in capital letters and everything, because, he's a raving child. But
yeah,
it's your tariff threats, asshole. I love how he blames Biden, and Biden's probably sitting in bed with a cozy pair of slippers going, "What? I didn't do anything."
Yeah, well, he's done that for everything. It's always like it's Biden's fault, it's Obama's fault. Even when it's he's even claimed some of his choices he made in his previous administration when they turned out wrong.
Trade with us, with Canadians. He was like, "This is a lousy deal. Whoever signed this deal, that's a horrible deal."
Yeah,
Donald, it was you flatulent fuck.
Must be Biden's fault.
Yeah,
even though it was signed before he became a president.
Oh, he went back and started blaming Obama as well because, well, Obama, he's a black
Lincoln.
man, he's a DEI hire, right?
Yeah,
So
George Washington.
Oh yeah.
All those guys.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We've got our time. So, if you're watching us on the main channel at the Shills, you know, the channel we always do things on, in the description, click the link to come over to the Shills Live where Pubchat and the other hangouts are going to be. The main Ukraine show and other hard-hitting, you know, interviewing news stuff and whatnot will still be on that main channel. It's just this more Slack hangout stuff is now on at the Shills Live.
Thanks very much.
I didn't say that. You don't even wear pants. Look at your little robe thingy. You know?
All right, I'm going to end the stream. So all 12 of you who are sitting watching it, watch out for the redirect coming now. Goodbye. See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. No, Putin's cat, stay where you are. You're in the live chat for at the Shills Live because I can see you. Right?
Is he getting confused again? Oh,